This is the 5-Minute Tech News on 5x5, a daily update on the latest in tech, gaming, web, and geek culture in under 5 minutes. This is episode number 311. Today is Thursday, November 13th, 2014. I am Dan Benjamin. One quick favor, please consider subscribing and rating this show in iTunes. It's a great way to help new listeners find out about the show, and that's what we're trying to do here. Thank you, and on with the news. Amazon and Hachette announced this morning they have resolved their differences and signed a new multi-year contract, bringing to an official end one of the most bitter publishing conflicts in recent years. Neither side gave details of the deal, but both pronounced themselves happy with the terms. Hachette gets the ability to set prices on its ebooks, which was a major battleground in the dispute. The retailer and Hachette, the fourth largest publisher, have been battling it out since the beginning of the year, first quietly and then very publicly. Amazon raised the stakes by discouraging sales of Hachette books, which incited the ire of those authors and then other members of the literacy community. The Android 5.0 Lollipop update has begun rolling out to Nexus devices everywhere. Not my Nexus 7 yet. A huge part of this update is Android's new material design aesthetic, which provides a crisp and clean interface that uses shadows and perspective to achieve its effect. Google has also updated its Roboto typeface for this update, saying that the new version is slightly wider and rounder, giving it greater clarity and making it more optimistic. Lots of other enhancements are there. You can even address certain notifications straight from the lock screen. Lots of cool stuff. Maybe you've got your update. YouTube has confirmed that it will launch a paid subscription service that lets users stream high-quality ad-free music and music videos. The service, which launches next week in invite-only beta, is to be called YouTube Music Key. It'll have ad-free listening and some other perks when it begins rolling out Monday. For now, the program is invite-only. Beta testers will get 6 months free access, followed by an invitation to sign up for a promotional price of $7.99 a month. It also includes a subscription to what the company is now calling Google Play Music, its Spotify competitor, which sells for $10 a month. The terrible Google Play Music All Access name is dead. The developers of Monument Valley have released a new expansion for the game called Forgotten Shores. It offers 8 new levels for $1.99. But some users are balking at paying for new content, flooding the app's reviews with 1-star ratings. Maybe they should stick to Candy Crush. We would like to thank our sponsor today. It's Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to create your own site. They just came out with a new version, Squarespace 7, and they've made everything easier to use. You keep the power of the platform you already know, and you're going to spend even less time building and more time doing what you love. For a free trial and 10% off, use the code THENEWS, and also go to squarespace.com/news to learn more. Hackers from China breached the Federal Weather Network recently, forcing cybersecurity teams to steal off data vital to disaster planning, aviation, shipping, and scores of other crucial uses. The intrusion occurred late September, but the officials gave no indication that they had a problem until October 20th, according to 3 people familiar with the hack and the subsequent reaction by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Even then, NOAA did not say its systems were compromised. Officials also said that the agency did not notify the proper authorities when it learned of the attack. Microsoft is shaking up its development platforms by open sourcing the .NET framework and announcing the release of a new version of Visual Studio that will be free for non-enterprise developers. Microsoft also announced that it will make it possible for developers to create software for OS X, iOS, Android, and Linux with its development platforms. Our last story today. Twitter has unveiled a new statement about what it wants to be, and it's a real head-scratcher. The social media company put out a new strategy statement that reads, "Reach the largest daily audience in the world by connecting everyone to their world via our information sharing and distribution platform products and be one of the top revenue-generating internet companies in the world." That doesn't even fit in a tweet. Well, that's all the news that we have for today. You can find me on Twitter at Dan Benjamin. That's a great way to submit stories to me here. And if you like this show and the other shows that we do, we need your help. You can support 5x5. Go to patreon.com/5x5. And you can donate as much or as little as you'd like. And we appreciate all of those donations. Again, rate this show on iTunes so people can find it when they search for the news. And that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. That is the news. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.